Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bearded Kin with me, Born Beard Dave, and Raised Bearded AA Ron. Aaron, how you doing tonight?
Doing all right. Not too bad.
Good, good. How's everything been going this week? Everything been going pretty good?
Um, yeah, it's been going all right. I got some appointments made that I needed to get made, and like I said earlier, I finally got Alicia's phone working, so that's a plus.
Right. Well, getting those appointments made sounds exciting. So I'm really happy about that. So well, guys, we are here tonight. We do have a special guest in with us tonight. We're going to be bringing him in shortly. I think we want to drag him in here in just a few minutes. That way he can say hi to everybody as well. Um, Sorry for missing last Saturday. As you could probably tell from the voice, I was a little bit under the weather. I'm still just kind of getting rid of the cough. I feel fine. But at any rate, I'm really glad to be here with you guys and get this chat going tonight. So, everybody, how has your week been? If you had to give your week one name, what would it be this week? You guys are putting that into the chat. I'm going to see if we can go ahead and bring our special guest in for tonight. Yep. Got Chaotic from Baker here. And speaking of Baker, you guys, let's go ahead and bring in our special guest, Aaron. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Hey, Baker,
Hey, what's up,
how's
everybody?
everything going?
Going good.
Yep.
A little chaotic, like I said, but good to be on here with my brothers. Thank you for the invite.
Right. No, anytime, man. We don't really pull in guests very often on the show, but really wanted to have you in on the show, especially before the end of the year. Just kind of, you know, just have a conversation with you and have a conversation with the chat. You're very laid back, very back and forth with the chat, and it's one of those things that I love to do the most. And I've been really wanting to get you in here for quite a while now, so I appreciate you taking that invite, man.
Oh yeah, anytime. But you know me. If I got the time, definitely support you guys. Hopefully there'll be some good people in the chat. I don't know. It don't look too well right this second. But hopefully people, that of interest will come in.
Get some people of interest. Well, speaking of some people of interest, Aaron, do you want to go ahead and start saying hi to people?
Jeff Harmon, how's it going?
Mr.
Jeff, it's
Dapper.
good to see you.
Of course, Alicia, babe, love you. How's it going?
Alicia, it's good to see you.
We got Small Town Traditions.
Jim, appreciate you coming in.
It's funny. Jim messaged me. He's one of the guys that check in on you and stuff like that, and I appreciate that, Jim.
Mm.
I've been laxing on that, and I want to say thank you very much, Jim.
Yes, same, Jim. I appreciate you checking in the other day.
We
And then we
got
got
Viking Papa. How's it going?
Viking Papa. It's good to see you.
And we have Chris. How's it going, Chris?
Chris, appreciate you coming in again.
And Miss K. How's it going, Miss
The
K?
infamous Miss K. Appreciate you coming in, hon.
And Romy. How's it going, Romy?
Romy the homie. Romy, appreciate you coming in, man.
And of course, there's this guy.
This guy, I've only seen this guy a couple times. I don't know who this guy might be. Keep stalking the chat every once in a while, though. Baker, I appreciate you, man.
3D. How's it going, buddy?
3D, appreciate you coming in, brother.
And Melissa is jumped in. How's it going, Melissa?
Melissa, it's great to see you. Appreciate you being here.
I think that's
All right,
it for now.
looks like we're caught up so far. All right. So let's see. Did we get anything in here as far as describing your week for this week? If you had to describe it in one word, what would that be for you guys? Let's see.
I'm making pizza tonight.
No.
My dogs are just going crazy, so I think I'm being attacked by aliens again today.
It ain't Alien Terra, is it?
I don't know. It could be. But yeah, mine's been chaotic. I think I told you the story, Dave, just real quick and simple. Had an early visitor, which is awesome. And so it brought up it was supposed to be next week. So it brought up this week. So it's been go, trying to finish up last minute stuff for the holidays. But we're here, and don't sit in that chair so you don't fall asleep. Is my new thing. But besides that, we're here. We're enjoying it. So I'm hoping everybody else had a great week.
Right. And one word for this week is snow from 3D. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people have been getting hit with it lately too.
We had
Uh,
like 3 to 5, nothing really big.
3 to 5. Yeah. Oh, and Alicia says rough. Yeah, it's been a busy week for you guys. And yeah, at the point, I think it was last week, it started getting wet around here, and we started thinking, okay, snow might be around the corner, and then all of a sudden, it was 74 degrees up here yesterday. It's like, okay, well, it ain't gonna snow in that.
Yeah, no. It's we haven't seen the sun in like a week and a half, 2 weeks here. It's been foggy,
Yeah,
overcast.
yeah, I'm further up the hill, so I get the sunlight, and I can kind of look down and see the fog going over the whole valley. So it's really weird.
Mhm. Appointments, yes.
Appointments. Yep.
Yep, I have some appointments as well, Mr. Herman.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, we all
This
got to
is
do those.
norovirus. Okay. Let's see. I did 3 teen driving lessons.
Go ahead.
I did 3 teen driving lessons in a nasty snowstorm today. Wild stuff. I can imagine, man. I don't know that I would
hope-
want to drive 3 teens, without the snow.
I hope they got to do donuts at least in the parking lot. I hope Romy's that cool instructor, you know?
I don't know. Better.
Chris is getting better, or Christopher's getting better from his strep throat. He's fully healed, I think now.
That's good. That's good.
Real good.
And you're brave, Romy. Yup.
Yeah, right. Right. Remember how I drove as a teen? I wasn't a very good driver. I thought I was, though.
Right. Well, and we didn't have to worry about trying to drive throughout the snow either. So,
Yeah.
Right.
Miss K, apologize for the coughing in the background, y'all. If you hear snoring, though, that ain't me. No, both the dogs are asleep over there in the corner, and yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe it. I think it'd be K.
You think it's K?
Yeah.
Well, I have to live with her, so I'll never tell either way.
Say we killed it. They did well. And keep them on track with quick commentary. Nice.
Very nice. Still didn't answer the donut. You still didn't answer the donut situation.
And maybe if it's an older friend or something, he'll let you get away with it. But
Yeah, I
Let's
guess he's
see.
doing a job. I guess you can't really.
Right. My dad taught me how to drive the ice and snow on dirt roads when I was 13. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, I never really learned how to drive in the snow except for like the couple times it snowed at the casino on my way home, and I don't like it, so it sucks.
I had to drive around in it a little bit more, but definitely not this year, man. We haven't even had a snow down here this year so far. So that's it's crazy. It's gone this far and we haven't had one yet.
We're gonna just on those magic nose strips. Hopefully they help. I think I tried those and they didn't help me. But I think I have a completely different problem than just a couple things going on.
Yeah, I tried a lot of stuff. It's probably got to go to a more serious level, but hopefully he's just tired. That man, I don't know how he fits 96 days in a day, 96
Right.
hours in a day. He's like he's a mad guy. He's a workaholic, but you know he's doing what he's got to do.
There you go. Okay, says I definitely snore. Brewer already snitched on us. I don't sleep during Beardy Ken. Haha. Yeah, he did snitch on us. He did snitch on us, but man, we were tired that day.
No
No
donuts.
donuts,
Absolutely.
Baker.
Watch a guy drift through the high school parking lot.
So was that a don't do or do for your your students?
Like, see that right there? That right there? That's what we're not doing.
And Santa Tom, hey Santa Tom, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
So, Tom,
What's up,
appreciate you
buddy?
coming in, especially being I know how busy you are this time of year, so we really do appreciate you stopping in.
I just love seeing him all in his Santa gear. It
looks
looks
great,
so
doesn't it?
great. Yeah, I mean, the beard's on point. I think he did the right call about shortening it up a little bit and stuff. But you think of Santa Claus, and honestly, God, who do you think of in our community? I mean,
Right.
Gotta be Santa
man,
Tom, yeah, for sure.
it it's on point, on point.
Mm-hmm. I
Mm,
completely agree. And you sit and you look at some of the Santas even growing up, and even when the kids were growing up. Santa Tom is that kind of Santa Tom that we would always look for. That would look like a genuine
Hmm.
Santa Claus that you can kind of go to and has
mhm.
kind of makes the character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just somebody in a suit, but somebody who's actually bringing the character to life. And
Right.
Santa Tom definitely strikes that to me.
Oh
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
yeah. It would be a privilege. And one of the reasons I do want to go to the Buckeye is seeing that Santa category. And, see the whole group of them there, and of course, Santa Tom and stuff. I think that would be real interesting to see all in the gear, and the persona is going to
Right.
come then as soon as you put the gear on. The Santa
Right.
persona is going to shine.
Mhm.
Right.
Romy's
Always
a
says she's
silent
a silent
sleeper.
sleeper.
I don't know when the
I
last
used to
time
be.
I slept silently was.
Mhm.
Let's see, we got
It's been a little while.
it was an I'm sure you'll do situation. We got Weatherbeard. How's it going, man?
Hey,
What's
Corey.
up, dudes? We're driving home from the craft show in Nashville, Tennessee. Nice. Drive safe, brother.
Yeah, drive safe, Corey. It was good seeing you. Appreciate you popping in, man.
Gents,
Looks
good
like we got
evening. Controversial collab is coming January 1st. Okay.
gotcha.
Mm.
Well, Jacob, appreciate you popping in, brother.
How's it going?
Do
It
you,
looks
do
like
you think he got the collab with Trump? He does the
I
voice
don't
very
know.
well. So do you think?
maybe.
I'm not sure. Hey, Lewis, it's good to see you.
Luis, how's it
Appreciate you
going?
popping in, man.
And Chief, how's it going, Chief?
Chief.
Good to see you, man.
It's good to see you, Chief. Appreciate you coming in, man. You're talking about somebody that's always working too. It seems like Chief has been on it lately too. He's on.
And
He's been on that second shift, hasn't he?
he does the weekend. He does like
Oh,
I
that's
believe
right.
it's like a 12-hour kind of Friday to Sunday weekend shift. But do you see he trimmed down a little bit too? He's
Mm.
looking pretty fly there.
Yeah, I noticed. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe you should give your sister-in-law a call and find out what they're doing.
I'm not sure.
We got 30 Spray J. How's it going, brother? Good to see you in. Thank you.
Jay, brother, appreciate you coming in as always, man. Hope everything's going well with you. All right. You guys see me popping off camera here for a little bit because I'm trying not to cough into the microphone there. Like I said, I'm feeling much better, but that cough it's been wanting to hang on. So working on getting it all out of there, drinking the green teas with some honey and just trying to get stuff broke up and get it out of there. So
Get yourself a
Good.
hot toddy.
yeah, get a hot toddy.
Could do that. That'd probably help.
That was the answer to anything of my aunt, was always a hot toddy.
Get a hot toddy.
Yeah, I have to remember how to make them. It's been a while since I made one of those things.
Well, it all depends on who you are and where you came from. But I don't know if you ever saw it. But my aunt used to have this bottle. It was called Rock and Rye, and it had fruit slices and all kinds of stuff inside of it. And you still could buy it at the liquor store around here. But that was the main staple. It was this Rock and Rye hot toddy with the fruit in it, and they would only take a little bit. I think that bottle was probably about 100 years old, but a little bit in their tea, and that was their hot toddy.
Nice. Your
He
mom made
says
hers
could be
with, like,
better, could be
lemons.
worse. Well, hope everything gets better.
Yep.
Hey, I just plowed his half-mile driveway with frozen fingers. Yeah.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. This is just a result of not seeing the barber in about a month or two. Usually I'll have it shorter.
Let's see. I'm getting the kids food and doing 12 miles an hour on. Yeah. Well, drive safe, brother. Especially anybody who's driving out there in the weather right now. Drive safe. Appreciate you jumping in, but please drive safe. Brandy and tea, correct.
I know people that just go pure out just whiskey. Whiskey with a splash of tea for color, I guess.
Just for color, huh?
I'm trying to remember. I think Mom used to use some lemon too.
Yeah. But she also used rum, I think.
Rum and lemon, yeah.
Yep.
Support behind, oh, no, stick by me.
Yeah, I think the whole east over there is starting to get hit pretty good.
Different beard colors on screen.
Yep. All three different colors here.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's gonna be more like days pretty soon, I think.
Well, hell, even a year ago, mine wasn't this light. I got a lot more gray in there
right?
this year.
Yeah, it's coming in, and you I can see it even more.
Yeah. I haven't seen a barber in over 25 years. Yep. Well, hey, some people don't need to, and they got their stuff down. I don't trust myself with trimmers. I don't trust myself to keep it looking the way it needs to. So I definitely pop in on the barber from time to time.
So it'd be my luck. I start trimming the edge and just take the whole side off on accident. I'll have to be like Baker and do goatee only.
Goatee, yeah. Yeah, it's a tough thing. I haven't seen mine probably since Worlds. I've been on and off, but I don't trim. I actually just took the measuring tape the other day. So since Worlds, I'm up 2 inches on it. But there's a lot of stragglers down there, so I should make an appointment because it's not just your beard hair, it's your eyebrows, ear hair, neck hair.
Right.
Like I shave my head, but there's certain areas back there that it's hard to kind of,
Hmm.
make sure it's all
Get a hold
nice and
of.
clean and stuff. So it's good to kind of pop in and, and you shoot the shit with everybody and, kind of visit.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's yeah, I think I've hit a pretty good slowdown um since last month. But there's been a lot of stuff going on, with me as far as my health and with stress and everything else, and that all affects on how everything goes too. No, I mean, I'm still on par to where I should be, but I'm
Hmm.
not growing as fast as I'm used to. So I definitely
Yeah,
got to slow
measure mine
down.
later. Not sure where it's at now.
Let's see.
To find the measuring tape. I don't know where it's at.
It's nonstop snow. Had a full face helmet on just so I could see it's coming down. Yeah,
Hmm.
man.
Yeah, I think that's
Um,
coming over to Pennsylvania afterwards.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we see even when it snows here,
hmm.
it's not that bad right here. That's not something we were. I mean, we get about 20 miles up the road, then yeah, I definitely could be, but yeah, not right where I'm at.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's bad where you're at. I have to drive up there occasionally, so
Yeah.
they don't require
I
change or
mean,
anything yet.
the very top of the mountain is the worst when it decides it's gonna snow because it's. But let's see, the lights on the ATV are almost useless tonight. It was sunny and 50 degrees in northwest Georgia. Nice.
I wish.
Sunny and 50 degrees.
Give me a second, bro. I'll be right back.
Uh huh. The snow's crazy in Jamestown, New York. We had -10 a few days ago. Uh, Real feel. Yeah, nah. You start getting into those negatives, and that's not for me, man.
Not even for me. I'm complaining about 20.
No, no. I think it typically gets midwinter. It can get to around 26, 27 degrees here where I'm at, but it don't stay that cold very long. Alicia, yeah, I miss the sun. See, I go down the hill to go to work, and we're just high enough to where I can kind of see the valley floor, and there's just a blanket of fog that's been going on the whole valley floor for damn near 2 weeks. It's been crazy, if not longer. But
Yeah, you get the,
cold but clear in
you
Tulsa,
need the vitamin D. You need that vitamin D.
right? Adopt me, Jeff. I'm moving in. There you go. uh, I bet it was sunny. 50 in North Georgia.
I think you gotta
Yeah,
head to Georgia there, 30s, right?
you might need to. Yeah, it's been a long while. Miss Ellie, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Hope your
Well, that's the
day,
thing
your
too.
week
Like
has gone well.
you talk about mental wellness and stuff.
Right,
Not seeing that sun, and they'll do so. Guys, please, keep your mind in, and I'm sure the sun will come out, and then enjoy it when it does.
right. Yeah, 'cause, I mean that's a real thing. I mean, we're designed to need sunlight and get that vitamin D from the sunlight, and don't have it for a
Hmm.
while. It could definitely kind of throw you into a funk. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I understand that.
can't last all the time, but
You hope not.
I hope not. If not, we need to figure out what the heck's going on because it's been a little while.
Yeah.
All right.
Just getting my head on the chat there a little bit.
I got room for a few beer oils too. There you go.
Yeah, I'm
Let's see
sure
here.
if he doesn't, you can borrow some. I'm sure Jeff has
Right.
a good supply.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that you know that have a pretty decent supply of it. So guys, a question for you guys. And it's one that I believe I've asked before. What do you guys do to reset after having a long day or a rough day? What's one of those tips or tricks, one of those things that you typically do for yourself to kind of help reset your day, to reset your mood? Sis,
Hey, sis.
appreciate you coming in. All right.
Let's see. What do I do to reset? I come home and talk to Alicia, talk to the kids. I haven't played a game in a while. It's probably something I should do that helped.
Yeah.
Usually watch, try to watch some YouTube videos or get on somebody's live and see what's going on.
Right. Yes, the same. Go ahead. Go ahead, Baker.
Well, I usually, if I'm in a funk or something that's got me going or whatnot, music usually, gets me back into a different kind of mood. And it could be anything. Shit, I hate Christmas carols, but for some reason, I was in a funk and. I don't know how much you can call it a Christmas Carol, but did you ever watch the Jim Carrey Grinch?
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, the little girl that's in that is a popular musician now. I can't remember the name of the band, but she redid the song she did in the movie with a
Hmm.
little bit of rock to it, and
Okay.
she has a great voice. And I kind of turned that on, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Take the dash out to the park and throw her ball. Yeah, there you go. Getting outdoors, getting some sunlight, getting some fresh air, getting the dogs out, things like that. Yep, that's always awesome. It's always a good way to reset. It's go ahead.
Papa's watching,
Okay.
but he's not feeling well. So
All right. All right. Well, hope he feels better. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, Aaron. I get home, then whether Kay's here or not, we kind of talk about how our day went and what was going on throughout the day, and kind of
Mhm.
get to vent it out a little bit, and then just kind of go on with our day, find something nice to watch and something to hang out and watch, and definitely hanging out on these lives definitely help too, and kind of get our focus back on feeling better versus just kind of digging ourselves in a hole with how we're feeling for the which is
Right.
temporary.
Right. In the case that she watches the streams,
Yep.
and Jay likes to reset with some nice green smoke or gummy.
There you go. Something to help you get relaxed and kind of let things go. Music calms the
Music
savage
calms
beats. It
down.
absolutely
Yes,
does.
it does. Yes, it does.
Yep. And what Baker was talking about, yeah, I mean, I think I saw like a TikTok on her last year, I believe it was. So yeah.
I'll have to look it up after the stream. See what's up.
Yep.
Mhm.
Metal. Yep. Let's see.
Bathroom today didn't help the migraine, but it looks much better. It does. She did a really good
Right.
job.
Well,
how
and
the
that's one of those things too. Just picking up and taking care of something that need to be taken care of can kind of help you feel accomplished throughout the day too.
And name of the band, Pretty Reckless, is
oh,
she's the
okay.
the
I
the
do
head
know those.
singer. Yeah,
Pretty record. Okay, I know who they are for sure. I
yeah.
didn't know that was the
If
same
you
person.
YouTube it, yeah, they did a meetup and all kinds of stuff. But if you YouTube it, that should come on.
Okay.
Art in different forms. Love to draw, photography, music. Helps the escape, right? One of my adopted boys is really into photography, and it's one of those things that I'm like, okay, it could be an expensive hobby, but it's one of those things that he does such great pictures. I would love to learn how to do it. I think that would be very relaxing as well.
Mhm.
Rob, appreciate you popping in, brother. Hope everything's going great with you.
I love that beard.
Yeah, we've
Pretty
heard some
reckless.
of the Pretty Reckless. I didn't realize it was the same person though. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean she's changed a lot. I mean,
I could imagine for
I hope
sure.
so. I mean, she was what, 8, maybe 7?
Well, that's it. I don't know how old she was, and plus she had the Whoville kind of makeup
Face,
kind
right?
of
Right.
happening and
Right.
stuff. But yeah, that caught me. That was one of the cool things, especially when you know the story too.
Mhm.
All right, guys, it is my turn. I will be right back. I need to go blow my nose. I'll be back.
Yep, hit the like button if you haven't. Helps us out a ton.
Definitely.
Let's see. I'll build puzzles in the winter, listen to music, and chill. Yep. That's I'm surprised Alicia doesn't have a puzzle set up already. She usually has one set up by now that she's been working on for a few days.
Did you guys get into the 3D puzzles at all? Like the
No, she went from
buildings
she
and
went
stuff.
from we never I don't think we ever did one of those, but she did go to like from puzzles to those diamond paintings where you just kind of you're she's done quite a few of them. She has one with the portrait of the boys and a lot of, I don't have the patience for it. I think I did one, got like a quarter of the way through it and never finished. But she loves doing them. That's how she kind of relaxes as well.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty cool. I guess you can be like a Lego kind of area of it, but with the puzzle pieces and stuff. But they look pretty cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing they had a 3D puzzle that I thought was really cool. I just don't remember what it was. I think it's some Star Wars, but we never ended
Oh
up
yeah,
getting it.
yeah, definitely. The Star Wars is killing Lego right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. They have these huge sets that are like $200 or $300 that they show people, just finished building, and then some of the shorts that you see, they're dropping them on accident or bumping them into a door. Like, oh crap, dude, you got to build something like that. You got to glue those things together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I seen a real somebody was presenting Harrison Ford,
Hmm.
the Millennium Falcon, and it was staged, but he handed it
Right,
over,
right.
and then Harrison Ford just drops it.
Right. I remember that. Yeah. Never built a 3D. Kate also loves diamond paintings. Alicia's been busy trying to get the house ready for Christopher's birthday. That's in 4 days.
Right.
And he's going to have some of his friends over on Saturday. So,
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
speaking
Full house on Saturday.
of birthdays, is a sleepover a thing anymore?
um, sometimes Matthew had a sleepover with one of his friends a few years ago. But that's like literally one of the only times it's happened. Um, I think I think if the parents know each other well enough, the kids are okay. I don't mind the boys going sleeping over their friends' houses if we know the parents.
I think that's definitely one of those things that's not as prevalent as it was when we were growing up. Um, even with girls, yeah, when the girls were growing up, yeah, they would have sleepovers every once in a while, but it wasn't even that much then. Gaming, Minecraft, diamond painting with Alicia. Yep.
Mhm. It's so relaxing doing diamond painting on puzzles,
Right. Kind of get your mind focused on something else, right? Say more words. There you go.
Does he want to know more information about it?
The house full of boys, too dangerous to do 3D ones. Yeah, yeah. They're kind of clumsy too, so it's kind of hard to do a 3D one, and protect it from the clumsiness. Hoping to say hi. Have a great night. Hey, BH, how's it going?
Chad, appreciate you popping in, brother. Hope everything's going well with you. Yeah, I was watching one of his lives the other day. I got to throw this out there real quick. He was on live with his wife, and he was in the car, and it looked like they were getting attacked by a turkey. And his reaction and her reaction, and they're driving with that turkey was just, it was it kind of made me smile. It was fun to watch. Dave didn't even kiss my forehead when he walked by. This is grounds for divorce, obviously. Well, oops. I can reach your forehead, Kay. No, she knows how this goes. If she wants a kiss on the forehead, she knows she's got to get low enough to where I can kiss her forehead. Don't need to grab a step stool.
Right, and this is probably kind of her answer to the
Right.
To the sleepovers. She has to get to know him very well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's understandable. I mean, we don't live in the same upbringing that we did when we were growing up either. We were growing up, being in the house was one of those things you didn't do when you were a kid. It was time to get up. It's time to get out of the house and let the adults have the house for visiting. Never
So the
heard of
best
diamond
way
painting.
I can explain diamond painting is you get a piece of like canvas, and you can buy pre-printed pictures, or you can have your own pictures put on, and it's kind of like coloring by numbers, but they give you these little diamond like rhinestone things, and you have a little pin that you pick them up with, and you just put them on there, each number, until that color is filled up, and then you go to the next one.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Chief,
like
This would be interesting.
that would
Right.
be in our terms called bedazzle. So
Right.
you would bedazzle your jacket and your jeans, which I've seen, Chief. So I know you've done it. And that'd be our terms with diamond painting.
Would be those
But the
would
they're a
be
lot
those
smaller than
bedazzled
those.
jeans that he wore to the Taylor Swift concert or whatever it was. Was it Taylor Swift?
Yeah, the ones that he was wearing there, with Tay Tay on the back,
I just thought those were the the purdy pockets. It's like paint by numbers.
Yeah. So, and
Yep.
they're little tiny ones too. They're not quite as big as rhinestones.
Yeah, they're pretty small.
Place 80 beaded diamonds on it.
Yep. It's definitely something worth checking out if you just want to spend some time and concentrate on. If you like coloring and crafting and things like that, you're probably going to enjoy doing it.
Gotcha, Baker. Full send bedazzling.
Full send bedazzling.
All right, babe. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Drive safe, Alicia.
And Tony, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Tony, appreciate you coming in, brother. I think I missed you as you came in. Or it looks like you just did, huh? Okay.
One for Dave.
One for Dave, Game of Thrones Dragon. Yep.
That's pretty cool. It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It's
You know?
definitely easier if you can get like a kind of like one of those artist light boards that you can put it on as well, so you can kind of see through the canvas.
Hmm.
But yeah, it can get pretty relaxing, uh, and it can get really frustrating too if you knock over your little diamonds and you knock them over everywhere, and then they get mixed up, and that sucks.
Right. Yeah, drop the
Yeah.
tray and then they're all mixed up. Yeah. All right. Let's
They
see
call
what
them
else we got
pulleys.
here.
Respect for final banger. Yeah, pulleys is definitely one of my favorites, man. It
Yeah.
always has been.
Yeah. Yeah. I got
Yeah,
I think a
Polly's
half a bottle over
Polly's
there.
is a banger. It is a really great scent. So
It's one of those I need to get replaced pretty soon. I'm running low on it.
yeah, I still need to replace it. I just haven't had the opportunity to get over there and get it yet.
Hmm.
Uh, and Tony's saying hello to Miss K. All right. Well, that one actually turned out pretty good. What else we got here? Let's see. All right, guys. Here's another one for you guys. Now, if you had a choice and you could make the day whatever you wanted it to be, would you rather have more time or more energy to
Mhm.
get through the day?
I would say more energy.
Yeah.
That's
I think I'm
doesn't
right
matter
there
how
with
much
you too.
doesn't matter how much time you have in the day if you can't do anything.
Right.
Yeah. I'm
How
gonna
we
say the
doing, Hank?
same.
Yeah.
Yep. Miss K saying energy as well. Yep. You know, every once in a while though, you get those days where it goes by so quick that you just wish you had more time in the day.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. Maybe if you had a little more time in the day, you'd have a little more energy too. Who knows? But yeah, I wish I had more energy once I got off work to do things that I needed to do. But then if I had more time, I would have more time to do those things and still be able to rest. So kind of a catch 22 for me, I guess.
Right. Well, I look at it like I don't have the energy to do it after I get home from work. There's not likely going to be a chance I'm going to have much energy to do it later. So definitely would rather have more energy to do what I can with the time I have after I get off.
Yep.
Believe me, when you're in there and you're doing something, and you have the energy and you're just going, yeah, time would be
Mhm.
more, but you got to get the kick in the butt first to kind of start
Mhm.
to do it.
For sure. For sure.
That is so good.
Says
Sorry,
time.
guys.
Alex says time is an illusion. You know.
Sorry, guys. I had to take a bite of that. Miss K ate some raspberry cheesecake cookies, and I think I'm in love.
So the salve is amazing, making a big difference for me. Yeah, that Bane blend salve is really good. I've
Mhm.
nothing bad to say about it. I actually use it every night for my shower. Hmm.
Yep. Absolutely, Tony. Oh, I'm glad that it's working out for you. I'm glad you're liking it, and yeah, use it for a little while and let me know what you think. I'm really interested in hearing your perspective on it. All right. Right. Yeah. So am I. I'm really glad that it's helping. Um, yeah. Yep. He's got a great product there. I actually really enjoy using it. So I chase around my Grand Critter for a living, so I buy energy by the case. Yep. I can imagine. Yeah, I'm surprised Aaron ain't buying the energy by the case. We're now running around after those two boys.
Yeah, really, right?
Yeah, I try to stay off of the damn things because but I have one every once in a while.
Sorry, guys. That's one of those things I never really got into was the energy drinks. I never really got stuck on those too much.
All right, so we're asking Mr. Jacob if anybody has the salve. If you do Mr. Jacob a favor and go to his website and review it for him, that would be wonderful. So if you have some and you like it, review it and see how well you like it. That's all it takes.
Right, guys. And that goes with any of these small batch companies. They're what you're saying about the products that you tried not only helps the people that are coming in and wondering about that product, but it's really helping the small business also know what people are liking, lets them know what they're not liking, lets them know some things that they could maybe change. So definitely get your input in there. And yeah, definitely check it out.
Definitely.
Royce, have you
Okay.
That's
ever had
one.
an energy drink in his life?
Give me a minute. I'll be right back. It sounds like somebody put something in front of our garage.
All right. Santa
That's one
Claus
thing
dropping
I
stuff off.
lack on. Yeah, Santa Claus before. And I lack on. I really got to get into reviews with a lot of these small batches. I
Mhm.
That's one area I lack on.
Right. And same. Hey, good to see you, Kenny. Appreciate you coming in. The new oil's pretty killer. Yeah, I definitely got to get my hands on some. Mhm. And Tony, I'm not going to answer for Aaron. I'm sure he'll be more than willing to answer afterwards as well. Um, from what I saw of it, they actually did a live stream of it. So I was able to catch some of that when I was at work. It looked like it went pretty well. I got stuck at work that night. I worked from 1 p.m. till around 11:30 that night, and I was able to kind of pull it up and take a quick look at it here and there. So, but I will star that so Aaron can see that when he gets back, and he can give you his input.
Prank box. Yeah.
All
Oh
right,
my God. Have you seen those? Have you seen those?
I have, and I will say, if you happen to get Aaron with one of those boxes, man, you don't let him catch you. He's not a where I lack in height, he does not. So don't let him get a hold of you.
I
What you
just
got
love it
there,
that
Baker?
uh is he talking about what I'm eating? No, I'm just eating some fries.
Okay.
But
But yeah,
yeah,
those
and
those
I love
boxes are
it,
crazy.
poachers. You know, those poachers
Mhm.
get what they deserve. It's awesome.
Oh, those porch what is it? What do they call them? Porch pirates. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Our
It looks so
Amazon
cute
delivery guy
singing.
just decided to put our package in front of our garage instead of in front of our door.
Interesting. Yeah, and FB looks so cute singing. Loved watching him in his Christmas program. So yeah, and there was a question here from Tony who was asking
He did
how'd the
well. They
Christmas
did.
program go for you guys?
It went well. I mean, it was more organized this year than it has been in the past. They actually gave like 4 tickets per family, so there wasn't, too many people there. After every program, they actually had, you know, other parents leave, regardless if they had another kid coming on or not. So everybody had a fair chance to find good seating. And they only did one song this year, which was pretty fast. A little bit disappointing, but it was nice. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Could be a
I
prank.
think they were
Well,
saying, yeah.
this is coming from Amazon. It should be okay.
Yeah, we just had a little discussion about that. And I said, if it is one of those prank boxes and he comes back on the live screen, live green in color, man, they better be pretty far away because I, I don't know if they're going to want you to get a hold of them.
Right. That's a lie. Oh, yeah. That's you just lying now. Okay. I hate glitter.
Oh, yeah. Glitter in his beard, glitter in his hair, just glitter everywhere.
All these years, always biased particular schools, how they do stuff. I went to Catholic school growing up, so a wee bit different. Yeah.
Yeah. My son actually grew up going to a Catholic school, and I will say that the uh, the programs are much different at a Catholic school. So,
Right.
Hmm.
I remember going to a couple of them when he was growing up.
Oh yeah, I went to Catholic school for 6 years of my prison life, um, and it's a way different than public.
yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dave took your advice on a Lux 1886 1912 ombre and tobacconist. There you go. And what'd you think of those, Tony? I mean, I know his scents are strong, so they're not for everybody. So yeah, let me know what you think.
Yeah, I might have
If
to
you
make
got
a
any other
trade with
questions
you
about this,
at some point with the 1912. I can't do it. It's too strong for me.
yeah, if you got any questions on those or anything else, shoot me a email, Tony. Let's see. I hate when the dogs bark at the door. The delivery person is fine until they hear a big dog bark and they jump back. Yeah. Yep. Stricter curriculum, dress code, and such. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much the same. It was same for him too.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep. Went to go see Mikey when he was little. Yep. And if you guys don't know, my son is Mike. His name is Mikey. And yeah, when he was younger, he was going to Catholic school. So yeah. And we did. We all went to go see him at his programs. Yep, we did.
Best ring light for podcasts and laptop. I don't have a ring light yet. I need to get one, but I think I don't know if Dave has one or not. I
I
run
do
mine off
have
of a
one.
PC, so I don't have a laptop. They
I
do have
do
some
have
pretty
one.
decent. They do have some pretty decent laptops if you can find them on sale. MSI or Asus. I usually recommend going for a gaming laptop if you can afford it because it'll last longer.
Mhm.
It'll have a longer life for other things that you need for regardless if you're gaming or not. And sometimes you can find them on sale for a decent price.
Right. And as far as the ring light, Jay, I gotta find. I'll find the bag for it, and I'll send you the name of it. This one wasn't overly expensive. It's not the most sturdy either, but it's definitely doing the job as far as the ring light. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, incredible
Fair
peel
life
and beard, great conditioning, enjoyed bold, long-lasting scent profiles. Yep, if that's what you're looking for, you're definitely going to get that from Lux. Show me awesome observation page. Yeah, mine is definitely on its last leg. Um, it's been working for this last 8 months to a year, but I definitely needed to get an upgrade.
Yeah, I think I need to get one so I could get it in the front of me so the lights come in this way instead of down. But
Yeah,
I think it's all right for now.
yeah. And then Cowboy Up says, Mike is in his 20s now, handsome, all grown up. Very proud of my nephews. Hey, sis. Not trying to make any of us feel old, but he's going to be turning 30 soon.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Crazy.
no. Oh, you're right. Yeah. He's barely in his 30s, or barely into his 20s, or still barely in his 20s. He'll be in his 30s soon. Yep. Yeah, to high school is also 8th grade. That'd be 2 schools.
I went down like the tallest run. I fell the first time, almost broke my right ankle, but did it the second time.
Well, so Mike, Matthew just went to a skate park and was learning for his friend's birthday and was learning how to skate on vert ramps and stuff.
Nice. So. Alicia, welcome back.
I did take off the helmet for like a second so I could give it to Angel, but then I asked for it immediately back. I took off the wrists because they were making my hands sweaty. I didn't take off anything else though.
Okay. That's good.
Here's the downside. Most of the kids were vaping.
You and me either, sis. Special Christmas traditions you all enjoy. Hey, that's a good one too. So what are some of the holiday and Christmas traditions that you guys really enjoy? Since we're coming up the last couple of weeks before the Christmas Day and New Year's Day, what traditions do you guys really enjoy? Yep, I remember you talking about that.
Well, let's see. Christmas traditions I enjoy. I just enjoy getting everybody together for dinner. And opening presents, watching the kids open presents. That's all I really. Not much of a tradition, right. But Alicia started, watching It's a Wonderful Life with the boys and some Christmas movies the night before.
There you go. Yeah, I always enjoy doing that as well. Just kind of getting a couple Christmas movies out and just kind of watching them while you're putting up the tree, things like that. And, yep. The ring light.
Yeah. Go ahead and answer, Romy.
The ring lights, why beards look so great on cam. I can't take decent selfies no matter where I try. Yep. That ring light, it's both a blessing and a curse. That's all I'm going to say about this particular one. So.
Go ahead,
so my tradition, basically, with the Irish tradition, was Christmas Eve was the bigger of the days for us. We would get my grandmother had 7 kids, and then times that by 3 kids per brother and sister and uncle and aunt. Usually it was a big get together into a small house. There was always food, always snacks, always everything. But Christmas Eve was always the bigger of the night. Christmas Day was more of just being with family. You couldn't get a crowbar to get us out of the house on Christmas Day. It was just basically you were there with your toys, you were there with your loved ones, immediate family. If somebody stopped by, there was always a bottle of liquor, always ready for a present if there was a person that you didn't know that was going to show up or whatnot. But it was pretty calm compared to how I lived when I started having kids, traveling, going back and forth to different houses and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed the way we grew up with that.
Right. Yeah, we used to travel to our grandparents' house when I was little. We would go the night or the day before and do Christmas Eve, and then we get the one gift to open on Christmas Eve, and then we would all go to bed and have open our gifts the next morning, and all the parents and adults would start doing the cooking, and
Mhm.
we'd all have dinner or Christmas dinner. We pretty much kept that to the way we do it now. Just less family members involved.
Right. Yeah, that's one of those things we kind of kept going with the girls when they were little too, and even Mike, was open that one early on Christmas Eve and kind of wait for the next morning, and yep.
Right. We're finally getting together in PJ's open Christmas Eve.
Let's see.
Watching Hans Gruber fall. Yeah.
That's actually on right now.
Is it really? Okay. See?
Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie.
Okay. My grandmother's been gone for 20 years now, but we all had to take turns opening the presents because she wanted to see what everyone got. We have continued that. Yeah, Mom was big on that too. I think we kind of got a good portion of the way through that, and then it was okay, just tear into it. So,
Right.
but she was big on wanting to see everybody's expressions and take photos, and yeah, yep.
You decorate a few times. My favorite, The Grinch and the Polar Express. Yeah, one of Alicia's favorites is also The Grinch. She watches it every year.
Particularly, the one that we typically watch is the one with help me out here. What's his name?
There's
Jim
lots of
Carrey.
names, Dave. There's lots of names.
Uh,
We
no,
can't just
I
pick out a
get you.
freaking name.
Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
That's The Grinch, bro.
It was
Yeah.
dancing
live
around
action.
back there,
Yeah. Remember we talked about this earlier about that girl, just let you know.
Right. Let's see, Christmas Vacation, one of my favorites. Going after fresh Christmas tree and getting it home in one piece. We're just a trip adventure. Yeah, the Christmas Vacation is a classic.
So
yeah. Yep.
So to play on that cowboy up, I did my best Christmas vacation. So the one year we went out and we cut down our own tree, and I knew approximate size of everything. So I got the height right. I didn't get the girth right. So we came home and it was all tied up and all that stuff. So you place it in there and you place it in the corner where we always had the tree and stuff like that, and you go and you're cutting the string or the netting or whatever it was. Um, my dad had to have quick reflexes because my 30-inch tube television was flying the other way towards him. So didn't break no windows or anything, but that tree pushed that 30-inch tube television on its way towards my dad's head. That was my Christmas vacation moment.
Aaron, remember when we were younger, we just started getting back into real trees, and this was a long time ago. I mean, we used a fake tree forever, and then we decided we're going to start getting back into the live trees. And we didn't have a truck to pick one up, and you were not going to tie that tree to the top of Mom's new car. It just wasn't going to happen. So we decided we were going to walk over to a tree lot, find the tree. Me, Aaron, and Cowboy Up decided we were going to carry that damn tree all the way back home. What is it, 6 city blocks?
Something like that. Yeah,
And,
it wasn't too far.
No, but it wasn't a small tree, and it was you don't realize how difficult it is to just carry a tree until you just try to carry a tree. It was
Right.
it was pretty insane.
I think that's
You got
when
it there.
Hans. Didn't Michelle stop by at some point and pick us up or take the tree? Or is that
Oh,
might have been
goodness.
another year?
I think that was another year. Because we actually made it home with that one.
So now that I have kids, it's great. It's weird. Now I go to my wife's family and everyone just tears into presents. Yeah,
Yep.
it's weird how it's funny to see how two different families do two different things.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Christmas Eve, the boys get up early, get one early gift from Santa, new PJs, a book, hot chocolate, and popcorn. They put their new PJs on, make hot chocolate, pop the popcorn, and we watch It's a Wonderful Life. Yep.
There you
Nice.
go.
That's a
And
good tradition. That's a real good tradition.
one of the things that Kay started doing not too long ago, I want to say probably about 3 or 4 years ago now, is she would get PJs for me, her, and Mike that all matched, and we take a family photo sitting on the fireplace there. And we've done that. I don't know that we got any this year so far, but that's one of those things that she made a point to do, is just kind of try to get everybody some matching PJs. So
No, that's cool. That's real cool. Are the family photos a big thing now? Like, go to actually a place and get your Christmas photos done, or is it more just take it yourselves? I mean, we all got great cameras in our pockets, but
right.
I think we typically try to take them ourselves if we're gonna send out something like that. Then Alicia's pretty creative; she can do it, and so if something like that's going to go out to the family, then we usually just do it ourselves.
Right. And I think the last one that we did, me, Kay, and Mike and the dogs, we took a photo, and then she made some she made some whether Christmas cards or postcards to send out to people for us.
hmm
Those turned out pretty good.
We started reading the night before Christmas on Christmas Eve when they were children. Continued until they left home. Now we're doing it on my grandson. That's pretty cool, dude.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I'm not a fan
Not
of
a fan
elf
of elf or
Go ahead, Dave.
I'll watch them, but meh about it. Rather Christmas horror movies or others like Batman Returns, all the way. Okay.
That's funny. I watched the other day Violent Nights, and I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's basically Santa. He used to be a Viking, and in his past life, and he has to save Christmas for a little girl that's been the whole family's been kidnapped. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna rewatch it again because it was good.
Okay.
I think
Bloody
that
as
may have
all
been.
hell, but good.
I think that's probably what was on. I put something on, and fell asleep, came back on. It was something completely different, probably a Netflix something, and I think that may
Yeah,
have been what
Netflix.
was
Yep.
on. So
Mm-hmm. See,
Let
we
me tell
always
you,
do.
it was pretty cool seeing a different side.
Right. It's Christmas Eve present, yeah. And notable, hey, good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Notable, it's good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome in.
I love how you do the book reading and watching both. You're a great mom, Alicia and Mike.
Yep.
Mhm.
That is reading. I mean, my wife, she constantly read to our kids when they were younger, and it led up to them reading books and seeing the difference of the different movies. Um, she was a big advocate with Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. How it was different in the books than it was, in the movies. They only have a certain time crunch, so they cut a lot of different things. So as younger, they picked up reading, and they still do it to this day.
Yeah.
They'll pick up a book before they'll pick a movie.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
It's one of the things I tried to get the boys good at was reading, and Christopher likes to read. Matthew is good at reading. He just hates reading. He just doesn't like it.
Yeah,
Like
Scrooged?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Busy Bee, I was 95% sure your name was Kay. Yep. Nightmare Before Christmas and Gremlins for me. Yep.
That's one I never got into is Nightmare on Christmas. I don't know if it's the animation or whatever it is, but I never got into that one.
Same.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know a lot of people that did, and I know a lot of people that love the movie. I just never really got into it myself.
yeah. The animation was really hard for me to get a hold up on those as well.
That's awesome, Romy. That'd be
That is pretty cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Is the Christmas Story.
Nice.
So is it your favorite, or is it just because like because some people they don't like it? I mean I take it back to their childhood or something like that. Because a lot of the Christmas Story it comes into my life of how we were, bundled up for
Mhm.
snow. How there was
That's me.
that bully. Yeah, there
Mhm.
was that
Mhm.
bully out there, and
Mhm.
you always kind of wanted that one gift. It kind of plays true in my life. If somebody didn't live that way, I could see how they wouldn't like the movie. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I to me it was about the BB gun because I always wanted one, and my mom was not for it, but my dad was, and it kind of happened that way. My dad ended up getting us a BB gun. That's the whole thing it was for me, and so yeah, I kind of related to it that way.
Hmm. And the uh, the kid being bundled up, that was me. I mean,
Hmm.
I
mom
know.
definitely bundled me
Yep.
up so much I could hardly move. But
We didn't
Yeah.
have snow,
yeah,
but we had some really cold winters.
mhm.
Oh, we had like
Well,
the moon boots. I mean the scarves, the hats, the mittens, and I mean the snowsuits. We used to be bundled up like crazy.
mhm.
Right. And yeah, mom would make sure to get me as many clothes as she could for the winter, and then Cowboy up would we'd be going to the bus stop, and Cowboy would say, "Yo, just take the jacket off. Take the jacket off." No, no, no. Mom would get mad. Mom would get mad. She ain't gonna know. Oh, she'll know.
Right.
Let's see. Yes, I knew better. Yep, we did know better.
My favorite movie is It's a Wonderful Life. Yep.
Yep, there you go.
so
Mhm.
so that was just brought up too. It was um is a Wonderful Life, a Christmas story, a Christmas movie, because it doesn't mention Christmas that much, and it happens at the time, just like Die Hard happens at the time, but
Right.
it's just more of him, picking the right choices, more of him what it was, without him in life.
Hmm.
It's more like a life movie instead of like
Right.
a Christmas movie.
But think about the time. Think about the time that that movie was actually released. How many movies were out there that were actually like that? Said, "Hey, let's show you what your life would have been without you, or what life would have been without
Hmm.
you in it." And I think that was a whole thing back then too. And it was especially for the amount of time, how long that movie was. I was
Yeah.
I mean, even now it's a long movie. So
Right. It
Yeah.
is still long. Gremlins 3 in 2027. Hopefully they don't run it. Well, you know how
uh,
movies go nowadays.
Yeah.
right.
I hope not. I hope they don't run it, but we'll see.
Every year, make sure to
Express
watch
Christmas.
Express Christmas Story and It's a Wonderful Life. Yep. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, we never
Yeah,
did pick
that's
small.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I have twins, so my brother and I would stack our presents the same. And one would start at the top, the other would start at the bottom. By the time we reached the middle, we knew we got the same thing, but different colors. Nice.
There you go.
That's the
Mhm.
tough about being twins. I grew up. I have twin sisters, So it was the same with them. All the boxes and all that stuff kind of looked the same, and they ended up just different colors or different little things and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I don't. It wasn't even Christmas. I don't think. I think it was a birthday. Mama went off and got. I think it was Aaron's birth or his mine. Somebody's. She got some pairs of pants and stuff, and she wrapped the wrong ones. So it
Well,
had. As it was getting open, she just kind of threw the pants at the person they belonged with, and from there.
she would as we got older, she would wrap these presents, and she would put my name on something that was David's, and then forget that she did it. Because that way we wouldn't know whose present was whose, and then she'd forget who the actual present belonged to, and sometimes we were opening up each other's gifts.
Hey, Brewer, appreciate you coming in, brother.
Hey, bro, how's it going, man? Most pictures are freelance photographers now. I remember the yearly trips to Walmart when I was little.
Right. I think we had a couple of them done over at Walmart, but not many.
See, ours was J.C. Penney's. We used to have to go to J.C. Penney's in our Christmas attire and walk through the whole mall basically to get to this little studio they had.
Yeah, Mom had a big thing for J.C. Penney's as well. So yeah.
Yep.
It had a coupon.
Yeah, they always had something there. How's it going, Chris from True North?
Chris, appreciate you coming in, brother. Hope everything's going
Chris?
well with you guys, and hope everything's going well with you and Tara, and you guys are keeping caught up. You guys have been
while Chris is in
extremely
here,
busy lately.
While Chris is in here,
There you go.
Got my package today.
Oh, mine's coming in Monday.
Yeah, I'm not sure when ours is going to be in, but definitely looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
that'll go on beer tomorrow, so I'll let you guys all know tomorrow on my show.
Sounds good, man. It amazes me how much they just push through so many different scents and new scents and drops and everything else. They definitely keep themselves busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of the weird thing is when we had Christopher's doctor had recommended butterscotch candies to help his sore throat, and I guess they worked.
Never heard of that.
At Baker Boston Scholar.
Yeah, it's a Boston Scally Christmas edition. 8-panel. I just recently got the Christmas Vacation pin for it. So yeah, this is my Christmas attire.
Die Hard and Dad. Okay, so yeah, Alicia. I don't think Alicia's seen Die Hard yet. I need to get her on them.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch.
How's it going, Mike?
Mike, appreciate you coming in, brother. Everybody's saying hi to Chris. Let's see. Christopher is the top reader in his class. He's in second grade and reading at almost a fourth grade level. Nice.
Yeah, he's doing really well. Really happy about that.
If you get people, your kids into reading early, my kids were always the same way. They were always reading a higher level than where they were. And you get them to use the imagination of seeing it. I mean, that's the good thing about books, right? Is you can interpret it the way that you want to interpret it in your head. I think I'm not an like I didn't grow up on reading books. I didn't. My wife is all in charge of that. But I think it really helps, in a lot of development.
You're right, because I grew up not being a very good reader at all, and then as I get older, I started reading more, with one of the jobs I had, it was easier to read because I worked graveyard on a surveillance crew. So, there's not a whole lot to do at a casino on graveyard in surveillance. So, we would often read and ended up reading quite a bit. But Alicia's the one that kept him up with it for sure. She all the credit for that goes to her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I do still have that BB gun somewhere. My first BB gun, I have it somewhere in this house.
Oh, that's got to make the wall. You got to put that on the wall.
Yeah, if I could find it, I'll definitely do
It's
that.
somewhere.
It's one of the old Daisy BB gun, but it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it works anymore, but I'll definitely see if I can find it.
Oh, I beat mine the hell up, man. I had that thing out everywhere when I got it. Mom used to dress Dave up like the little brother, and I mean, you couldn't see his eyes. I get to the bus stop and I'd tell him take that off. Yep, she would. Let's see. Winter of '97. What a wild time! The most intricate snow forts at the farm. There you go.
Yeah.
Not accurate to Christmas.
Yep.
Not accurate to California Christmas as far as the weather, but I think a lot of us can resonate with the soap. I like your argument if you eliminate Christmas elements. Can the movie still happen? It makes it. Oh, I think she's talking about between. It's a Wonderful
Die
Life.
Hard.
That's a good argument
Yeah,
to have with people. If you don't
Yeah.
if you don't think Die Hard is, then why do you think It's a Wonderful Life is?
Right.
Yeah, it was just one of those things that somebody brought up. I mean, it's a feel good. It's a great movie. If you look at the aspects of it, but technically, is it? If you make the argument with Die Hard, you make the argument with A Wonderful Life. You
Right.
got the same purpose, but is it one of those movies? Yeah, I mean, it makes you feel good, and it takes you on a ride that some of us, thought about at a time that if I wasn't born, would I, be worth anything or whatnot,
Right.
Right. Let's see. I used to have us wrap gifts for her, and once in a while, I'd wrap my own and not even know until I opened it on Christmas. Yeah, we've done that to the kids too. Yep. Yep.
I think I had Alicia wrap her own gift a couple times. Yeah, and said it was for Yvonne or vice versa. Montgomery Ward's had a Christmas photo as well, as I believe. I think you're right. Yeah, Montgomery Ward's. Sears, yeah.
Yeah, Sears, yeah. They're all gone.
Yeah, the Sears catalog was always nice to have around. Or for just to see if just to kind of drool over the pages. It's just stuff that you wanted and couldn't afford.
Yeah.
Books are always better than movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're all caught up too. Mike has Sears catalog with everything.
All right. That was a good topic, guys.
It sure was.
Well, Christmas it's great, and to see how. I mean, you guys are on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, and a lot of people in between. But Christmas is about getting together and being with the ones you love, and plain and simple as that. Enjoy your time as much as you can, because it changes. It constantly changes. Just a few years ago, we had a bigger family outpour, and some have passed, some have moved away. So it's gotten smaller, but the same aspect is there to be with the ones that you love.
Right. Let's see.
So Alicia bought me some of those those beard ornaments. They came in today, and I put a few on. I was like, okay, this is gonna be different, but we'll see.
That just means that you and I are going to have to get a photo, Aaron, because I have mine sitting in that box back there. So, so Baker, you ever wanted to know what was in that treasure chest? It's the beard Christmas ornaments.
It's the Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm gonna have Alicia try to make an ugly sweater because I think she can make them better than the ones you could buy. And I'm gonna enter into an ugly sweater contest for work, and I'm gonna have the beard ornaments in and stuff because I don't think anybody at work has seen me with a beard yet. I think the last time I saw any of them, it was just a small goatee.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely get some people going. Hey, I wore 'em to work
A little different.
last year, I believe. So with my ugly sweater. Yep. Yeah, maybe we should do that sometime soon too. Do the whole ugly sweater thing.
Yeah. Trying to make
Trying to make us make
employees creating traditions so they have hope they carry on. Yeah.
right.
And
And you know what? Even if they don't carry on the traditions, as long as they have memory of it, that's something that they enjoyed, you know? Jables, appreciate you coming
Oh
in.
yeah. And it is. I've carried things on with us. Like I said, Christmas Eve was always the bigger of with the food and all that stuff, and it was never a sit down dinner. So we kind of do that Christmas Eve if before we go anywhere. You know, we kind of lay out some food at the bar here just to pick as we're going through the day, getting ready for whatever we're gonna do. And always the kids always opened up their gifts to each other on Christmas Eve. And then you know, it all depended on what they wanted to get each other. And then the next day it was early day, and then you know we spent all day here. We would put out the food that we had out the night before, and we would pick and stuff, and then it was always good.
right. Yep, life is short. You never know what's going to happen. Those memories are everything sometimes. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I remember making memories at, at grandpa's
Yeah. And I hope, you know, with the grandkids and stuff, the next generation of your kids and stuff, you know, they pick up a little bit of it, and they pass it on, and it changes, it evolves. So you know, having that memory, I can think about 10 memories right now of different things that have happened, and they didn't even deal with Christmas, but it was at Christmas time. Um,
Mhm.
uh, just a short one. I'll give you guys. So my grandmother lived on a hill, and we would all drive there and stuff like that. And we all had beaters and stuff. When I was younger, we had beaters, and we would all drive. And the one Christmas, it got a little icy, and I was driving a little Toyota Corolla, and I parked on the hill, put the parking brake on, and basically, you know, went in the house. Well, about 5 to 10 minutes later, my cousin comes in the house and says that all the cars that parked behind me, all the cousins' cars, they didn't set the brake because they came from New Jersey and all this other places that didn't have it. My little Toyota Corolla was holding up this line of people of these big cars on this hill of ice.
nice.
Yeah, it's just a little memory that's not even like it's not Christmas, but it was Christmas time and we all got
Right.
together. And you know, it's one of those stories that keep going and they keep getting bigger as it goes. You know, like a couple years ago I saw my one cousin, he goes, "You remember you were holding back that semi truck, you know, with that little Toyota Corolla, you know?"
You got that one little pebble holding up the whole
Right.
holding up
Yeah.
the boulder, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I found some of those, like the ones that mom had. We ended up putting them up, but I found some that were exactly the same, and I bought them. So we have a newer set.
I'm gonna chew cookies. No.
So there goes a
Uh,
question. What's your favorite Christmas cookie that is a must have during this time?
Christmas cookies, huh? Well,
Mm.
that's hard.
I don't know if it's so much as a Christmas cookie, but it's usually the time I make them is, but I haven't made them in a while, is I make some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. We do have a tradition where we make sugar cookies, but it's the sugar cookies that you kind of hang on the tree. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
not all that sweet, but we bake them
Okay.
for the kids, and they make them different colors and use like cookie cutters to cut them out and stuff with different shapes
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as far as cookies, there's this last month, Kay has been doing cookies like crazy, and I gotta tell you, I think I have some new favorites. So,
Mhm.
like that, she just handed me a raspberry cheesecake cookie, and it was amazing. So,
Yeah.
cookies, snickerdoodles. There you go.
My favorite, and it only comes out at this time of the year for when my wife makes them, is the Buckeyes. Are they technically a cookie or a candy? But it's just chocolate peanut butter rolled up, basically. Well, the peanut butter rolled up and then dipped in chocolate. But she
Mhm.
only makes it at this time of the year, and I can grab handfuls of those suckers.
Oh wow, busted sugar
That sounds
cookies.
good.
That sounds good. I haven't even heard of them, so
My
I'm gonna have
sister-in-law
to.
makes peanut butter fudge. My
Yeah,
sister-in-law
super
makes
rad.
peanut butter fudge that I have to have every year. Best I've ever had. Nice.
Nice. Remember, Dad used to do that the peanut brittle and the
Mhm.
divinity around this time of
So
year. Yeah.
peanut brittle, sherried walnuts, and divinity.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Made some sugar cookies fudge last year. It was a big hit. Yep. That actually was really good.
That sounds good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to make some again. It's been a while since I made mine.
I think the Buckeye are an Ohio tradition, if I'm not mistaken.
They are
Sounds
100%.
about right.
Yeah, it comes from the nut. It looks similar, I guess, to these cookies and stuff, and they're big in Ohio. I don't know. My wife just made them one year, and ever since, and they're a big hit.
Yeah, it's I don't remember how she made it, but she didn't leave a lot here. I think she took most of it to work. But it was good what she did leave. Divinity is gonna also, yeah. Divinity is really hard to make. If you don't get the temperature just right, it's gonna turn into like a taffy. Let's see. Um,
So, are you and Dave and the family going to get together on Christmas, or like the day after, or Christmas Eve or something?
that's we haven't discussed it yet. I'm hoping it'll be on Christmas Day. But I'm scheduled to work Christmas, but they usually don't make us go in unless it's for something like an emergency. And then I'm also scheduled to work. Um, I'm on call on Friday after Christmas, so work decided to fuck me up. Sorry, to screw me over this year.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. As far as this year, I'm not sure. Like I told you earlier backstage, I have an interview coming up Monday, I believe, and not exactly sure if my days off are going to change by then. I doubt it, but I don't know. But yeah, we'll get together and we'll figure out what time everybody's going to show up and kind of visit and hang out and have Christmas together. Corey, glad you made it home safe. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you letting us know.
Big day in my hometown. Those amazing almond cookies with royal icing for a nutcracker bell every year. So good. Nice.
Nice.
Simply.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're I got to talk to my boss when I get back to work Monday. To see what's going to happen because I just saw the schedule. He just put the schedule out today. He's one of those that'll tell you, well, yeah, don't come in unless it's emergency. But when you do come in, you're working 8 hours. And if he's gonna work me all fucking day, I'd rather him just bring me in at 8 o'clock rather than 10 o'clock and ruin my whole day. So we'll see what happens.
Right.
If not, if we have to do like the dinner on Friday, then I'll make sure that my phone's turned off. I won't even bother going in. I mean, they're not going to fire me.
Yep. And it's crazy not knowing, and that's the hard part. But I mean, you think Christmas is not that far away. We're already on the 13th now, so we're less than 12 days away, and for everything to kind of be up in the air, it's kind of crazy. But they changed Kay's days off. They haven't changed mine yet, but we'll see how all that goes. And she was talking about that Nutcracker thing. It kind of ran something through my head real quick. That Sugar Pine Railroad up here, they're actually doing a Polar Express kind of theme going through. Everything's lit up. Think about checking that out, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have a chance to before the season's over, but I'm sure they'll do it next year. I think it was a pretty big hit this year.
Just have to see what days are available.
All right. If we're lucky. Yeah, we're definitely going to try to get there as soon as we can. Whether that be on Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure. Yeah, we need to do Sugar Pine. Yeah, it's one of those things. I got to see what the prices are because through where we work, we do get discounts, but I'm not sure what the discount looks like. So we'll probably look into that over the next couple days and see what we can figure out. So deep fried turkey this time, Aaron?
Yeah, for sure. I got the right stuff for it now. I just need to go get a new propane tank. Everything else should be fine.
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
All right. All right. Yep. Yeah, they got the deep fryer now. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, we bought one of those. I think it's like a Bayou. I don't remember the name, Bayou something, and it's an all stainless steel pot and pan deep fryer. Wasn't cheap, but everybody kind of put in on it and helped out, and so it should definitely suit whatever we need it. What we're going to use it for.
Yeah, I believe Kay has that one on order too. The Christmas at Baker's. Definitely looking forward to checking that out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can do a poll real quick here. That's citrus. That is. I like it.
Nice.
If you're a citrus fan, that's a definite. I know it says, oud, forklift oud, and where we got so the Pennsylvania pine, the forklift oud, and tang. So I get the tang right out the jar.
Bad, huh?
Oh yeah. We'll see how it goes in beer tomorrow and see what it changes like. But that's definitely citrus to me.
I'm definitely interested in it. You know, I like oud as long as the oud is done well. I like oud.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also one of those scents I'm very picky with too. You know, it's if it's too much and pungent, I can't do it. If it's too light, then everything else masks it. You know, it's kind of if it gets me to wonder why they put oud in there because I'm not smelling it because everything else has masked it.
Yeah.
It's an expensive. It's an expensive uh, scent profile to use. You know,
Yeah. I
if you
was
get it
worried
too
about the
strong, it
pine.
gets really pungent, and that you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about the pine. I was worried about that. We all had those
mine is one of
pine
those.
air fresheners, it kind of goes to your mind.
Mhm.
But I didn't get the pine right there. Like I said, it's not in beard. And it's not the oil or anything. But the citrus I got right off that tang as you know he puts on the label there. But right now that's a banger right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah. And you know, pine does worry me from time to time too. I do like pine, but I don't like it. I like it as a team player, kind of like my leather. I don't mind it being in the background as a team player, but not the base scent. And
Yeah,
uh,
I can get a little hint of the pine in the oil here,
and that's what I
but
like.
but citrus is the main that I'm getting here.
Right.
Oh,
And I
that's
really like
nice.
those that have several different scents in them, and they all just combine, and you can pull all of them out of that one scent.
Yeah,
That just combine to
yeah,
make something great.
I can't wait for tomorrow. Give it a good wash and get it going in there tomorrow and see, because it always changes for me most of the time with everything. I'm used to True North as is. Their new carrier has been working well for me and stuff. So
Right.
yeah, I can't wait to get that in there to see how it is. That was a big surprise for me. Huge. I've been in this community a year and some months now, and uh, it's amazing when somebody does something like that. It really, and I'm a nobody. I buy products, discuss products, and the community is a number one for me. But it was a real big surprise with that, and it was an honor, an honor for it, and and I'm enjoying it out of the bottle right now, out of the jar. So
Right.
Right. Right. Corey, I think that's the one that Aaron brought over when he got them in. They smelled good, and that was the Dark Woods collection. Is that what you
Mm-hmm.
brought over, Aaron?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw, yeah, those smell really good as well. So with that going on, what does everybody have in beard, or what is everybody wearing?
What has everybody got in beard tonight? Aaron, what you got in beard? Do you want me to?
I have Mastermind, and I accidentally put House of Wolves butter in with it, and it's not a bad combination, honestly.
There you
I
go.
just grabbed a butter I thought it was Deer Hunter, and it ended up being House of Wolves, and the two scents actually don't smell too bad together.
There you go. Picking up some Dynamite vibes there.
seriously, right?
Um, I have a barbershop from Copper John's. I haven't used it in a while, and
Mhm.
kind of like, hey, you know what? I think I want to get this in and see how it goes. And yeah, I think this morning was barbershop, and after my shower, I'm gonna probably do Comparetti again. That's one of those scents that I really like as well.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Mhm.
good one.
Yeah.
I got Punch Out by 8-Bit.
Oh, nice.
That's one of those I've got to get my hands on some 8-bit. I really do.
This one, wow, it surprises me every time. Every time that I get it, this is almost to me kind of a barbershop,
Mhm.
and it surprises me all the time how complex it is. But to me, that's almost like 8-bit's barbershop.
Wow. Nice. You're a nobody. You're a top 10 goatee in the world. Yeah, don't you forget that either.
Nah, right up there it says it. But no, I mean, when I say that, it's just it, it's tough to say, like um I don't know how I kind of mean that. I'm somebody. I'm not gonna say I'm not depressing or any of that stuff. I enjoy everybody that comes in the shows. People ask me to come on their shows. But I mean, those guys are working. They're working, 7 days, 24 hours a day. It seems like,
Mhm.
and just to kind of think of me. I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy to think of them, but it was something, you know.
Mhm.
Right. And it means a lot when they just kind of take the time out of their day to do something like that. And that'd be an
Yeah,
awesome thing,
and
man. And
yeah, I mean,
happy for you
it's
on that.
just, yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, he's
So
got
we have
some.
you. We got Copper Johns, Harvest Moon,
Okay.
Beard Octane America plus Butter for Me,
Nice.
and then
More
Solitude from
solitude.
North Beard Co.
Nice.
And then Kay is wearing Northern Wind from Weatherbeard.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Small batch beard co oud nor sanctuary oil with TBC Quest butter. Nice.
Nice.
And then Lux 1886 oil beard octane neutral butter.
There you go.
And then Papa Sofa is blackjack, and I have blackjack flown on. Nice.
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 8-bit butter is incredible. I haven't tried anything from 8-bit yet. I need to order something from them. Try it out.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
They're on that long and continuously growing list of stuff that I need to get my hands on. So
Right. Beard
Yeah.
octane Saint Nick beard butter.
nice.
Well, and that's funny too, naming Beard Octane. So
You got the advent calendar.
Oh,
There you go.
get the
look, I
nice.
mean, seriously, look how big this sucker is.
Right.
Nice. Yeah.
And so far, they all been butters and oils, all sample sizes, the 1 ounce and stuff like that, and they're all Christmas themed. I mean, for a company to kind of do that, I mean, I that I mean, I think I paid like $60 because he had a sale and stuff like that, and I mean,
Right.
that is astronomical. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff.
Right. Nice.
Like it's 25 days of Christmas, basically, the countdown. Um, so you got, in between 25 oils and butters. So, say 12 and 12 or whatever. And it, it's Christmas ain't going to last that long that I can go through it all.
Nice.
But it's
I
awesome.
used one
Everything
of
smells so good.
I think earlier today I had something in. Was it last night? No, it was last night. I put in summer something. It was Flaming Beard Co. Summer something. Summer Breeze or something like that. I don't remember what it's called exactly. It smells. It's different. It's a. I like it. It's a little sweeter than I'm used to, but it smelled had a good scent to it.
Right. And Tony, there you go. Yeah, somebody's already answering it. And keep in mind, I believe Corey does his samples in tins. I believe it's actually a nice little tin
Mhm.
sample pack.
Yeah, it actually says like survival kit or something like that. The
Right.
tin, real nice size, real. The tin is awesome to put it in there and stuff like that. But yeah, he does a really nice the cologne, everything I've gotten there. I really do appreciate and love.
Yeah, I've been using their Corey's conditioner and beard wash, and I really like that. His conditioner works really well after after using a stripping agent as well,
Yep.
or
So
a beard stripper. Sorry.
Yep.
so that's a big thing that's changed in my whole routine here. So I've had some, I've talked about it. So stripper I don't use. Um, Conditioner I haven't used. It just didn't make my beard feel good. It took a long time to come back.
Mhm.
Really had some problems. So um, in this winter months, my beard has felt really bad. It really has. You oil, you do the same butter, you do all that stuff, and it really hasn't felt well. So I had another company that I was going to try the shampoo and conditioner, and I have tried it. And I think in these winter months, I need conditioner. I do it every other day, and my beard has felt really well. So now to bring it into the summer months, I'm gonna have to see, and stay on this path of every other day doing the conditioner.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And hey,
I
and
noticed
that's the thing.
I noticed that after using because I use True North's stripper, and I noticed after using their stripper and Corey's conditioner, it makes it feel like you just got the reset, and then this conditioner just brings it back to life. You know, to where it's manageable.
Right. And and as the seasons get colder and the seasons change, and you're going from cold outside to warm inside to a synthetic warm inside to the back and forth from the heaters to to cold and back and forth work and everything else, the environment that you're already in at work and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
mean, those slight differences make so much of a difference in your beard that the little things that you wouldn't normally do that you change make a huge difference, such as using conditioner
Yeah,
when you don't typically use conditioner, or uh, one of the biggest things that I found that I'm really enjoying is, and that's really been helping me a lot, especially with being sick and everything else, is having that humidifier in the room, especially during the
Mhm.
cold winter. It's adding that moisture back into the air from the heater being on and everything else. So
yeah.
it's definitely helping as well. So it's those little changes that we make that make a huge difference.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. Like I said, I don't usually use it in the summer months, but yeah, this winter, I'm doing it.
there you go. Uh,
Just wanted to a quick reminder again for everybody that might be here that might have missed it earlier. If you're liking the products that you're getting from these small batch companies like Weatherbeard, whether it be Bane Blends, if you have one of their products, go give them a like and a review on their website. It helps them out tremendously for people that aren't part of the community so they can see how well their products are liked within, you know, if they're not part of our community, they can see how well the products are actually liked. So if you could take a minute before you go to bed tonight or tomorrow morning, just give them a review on their websites. I'm sure they'll be much appreciated.
hey, Jables, you know what? Explain the purpose of a stripper. Okay. I think one of the best analogies that I've heard. Now, mind you, not everybody in the community strips their beard. Some people don't like how it makes their beard feel, and I'm not going to tell them that they're wrong. For me, it's kind of like you're cleaning out the filter, right? You use products every day. You get that buildup in there. You're using a daily wash, but this stripper gets everything out of that beard. I use that especially to exfoliate once a week with the comb. and really just get all that gunk and grime out of there. And it resets the beard. That way, it's acceptable to all the fresh oils and stuff that you're putting in throughout the week. Now, if you decide that you want to try to strip your beard, I highly suggest not doing it any more than once a week because it is harsh on the beard. But it is fine for once a week use. If you have any other questions on that or you want some suggestions on that, my email is in my channel description. Feel free to send me out an email and I can get a little more in depth on that. And I believe I actually have a video on True North's Wicked Strippa, which is a stripping wash, as well as I believe I did one on the Lux Pine Tar soap, which is also a stripper. So if you want to check those out or email me, I'll be more than happy to answer more of your questions on that.
Yeah, it's for me. It's just it's a reset. It takes everything, all the gunk and crap out of your beard that you've been accumulating throughout the week. Sometimes the stuff that the beard wash just doesn't get out, or the conditioners. You can often kind of, when you're touching your beard, you can feel it, that it's feeling a little more matty than normal, or if it's feeling like it's a little more clumpy or clumped up. Um, Usually that's when I'll use a stripper, and depending. All the companies use all natural ingredients. All the companies that we recommend anyway, and it's safe to use, but just I would only use it once a week, like David said. It can be kind of harsh, so once a week thing is it. But I use it to get all the crap out of my beard that's accumulated throughout the week.
Yeah. Aaron deserves a gold medal. I agree.
Thank you.
You know, and and I'm going to add to that a little bit. I think we still have a little bit of time here. Um, Aaron, when we first started talking about you going live, I know it was kind of a nervous thing at the beginning, but man, you've made a big impact not only on this channel but in the community as well. And I'm very happy that you decided to do this with me. And I'm proud of the footprint that you're putting in this community as well. And just keep on going with it, man.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Agree. Both
And
of you,
Chris,
both of you
make
have.
sure you always use. Go
You
ahead.
both have. You both have. Enhanced the community. Without you guys, there wouldn't be me on some shows and getting out of my comfort zone. But you both have. With the videos, with the mental health and the shows of constantly being with the chat. I mean, you guys' show is basically the chat. Without the chat, there's no show. You do have structure at times of different things you like to bring up and stuff, but 100%, you guys have the whole Sofa clan has made the community a lot better.
Well, we appreciate that, Baker.
Yes,
And
sir, for sure.
Chris is correct. He you do want to use a good conditioner after you strip, and make sure you get that oil and butter into your beard that night that you strip as well. I suggest getting a night routine locked down. Monday morning, I do have a video releasing on a night routine. If you guys want to check that out, give you an idea of what I do every night.
Right. Especially important to
And
strip and use balm wax, but yeah, for sure. Because the
absolutely,
balm can absolutely just kind of get clumped up in your beard if you're not careful. I've gone over a week without stripping, without using a beard stripper, and I've regretted it. It gets to the point where I'm like, holy crap, why didn't I use this? So I'll go in there and use it, and then it feels much better for me.
right.
And thank you, babe.
And also, it may be one of those things that you try and you decide that it's not for you. And
Right.
I
Yeah.
applaud you
There's
for
some
trying
people.
it at least, because it's not for everybody.
Aaron just telling folks to drop a review on small batch websites. Maybe have one day a week where you just write reviews for 10, 15 minutes on a few companies makes a big difference. Absolutely. I mean, and it makes a big difference for those companies. You know, if they get one bad review, it looks bad. But if they get 10 good reviews on top of that, it makes them look better. You know, because and that
Right.
happens to some of them. So let's not let that happen to the companies we really like.
Right. Because there's some companies that are out there that have thousands of reviews on the products. There's some that have
Mhm.
hundreds, and they've been at this for years. I think if they're performing a service, they're giving you something that is working excellent for your beard, and they're doing what they can to help promote this community. I think the least that we can do when we get an order in is to drop a quick line. And they don't want you to go on there and just BS people that are going to go in there and look at it. Leave an honest review of how you felt about it.
Mhm.
Make sure you're going with, how does it feel? Your take on what the scent profile is. Things, just it's the little things that really help these companies. When we say small batch, we mean small batch. These are not going to be found in your big box stores. They
Mhm.
thrive on their customer base.
Yep. And every little review will help for sure, 100%.
Hey, yeah, Chris, not a whole lot has changed. Just kind of the way that I tie it up has changed. The way that I did it has changed a little bit. I think it's a little more clear on this one. I think when I did that one, I was only a few months in
Your
on,
beard's only gotten about 5
you know,
inches longer too.
5, 6 inches longer. Yeah. Um, so yeah, not much has
There's no
changed
more
a lot,
color in
but
it. It's
it's
just
definitely
longer, but nothing's changed.
as far as the routine, yes.
All right. Well,
But I think this one's a little bit shorter, so it kind of keeps people interested in what's going on and just kind of gets to the point. And in that one, I think yeah, I actually did. There's like a 3 or 4
yeah.
minute section in that one where I didn't even have the audio on. I completely cut off my microphone and didn't realize it until I started editing. So I had to do a voiceover. It was not my best work.
Well,
But
I think when I get TNBC's a package in, I might do another quick unboxing thing for them, but we'll see what happens. Because I definitely curious to get that tackle box in.
Yeah.
right, right. And yeah, Aaron, I think I was just a little bit longer than you when I started putting a little rubber band in there for the night.
I don't
I'm
think I
not
can do
quite
that
to the
quite
where I
yet.
can do it easy knot, but I'm kinda getting there.
But I mean, I could put one there, but no point.
Yep, yep. Baker did being the show off there, yeah.
Right.
I'm at that point where I can get the knot in there, but not comfortably. So
Right.
I'm kind of hoping by the time I hit my 2-year mark, that'll be a bit easier. That should give me another inch or
Mine,
so on the beard. So
mine just goes a little baby nut, just a little, at the end there. It's not as thick as some people's are and stuff like that, but just a little baby nut.
Let's see.
Chris, yeah, and that's exactly what you should be doing.
Hmm.
I mean, how do I put this? Because I don't want it to sound bad at all. Let's just put it as an example. Let's say Baker has a routine on what he does for his beard. I have a
Hmm.
routine on how I take care of mine. Aaron has a routine on how he takes care of his. Dancy shows his routine. Other people are showing their routines. Learning what other people's routines are and how to dial in your own is the best way to do it. It's like, hey, this is working for X, Y, and Z. Maybe I just need to tweak this just a little bit for me. Everybody's
Yeah,
beard is different. Every color of beard is different. You know,
yeah.
so
I'll tell you, I kind of learned my routine. Dave kind of showed me how he did it, and then I learned some from him, and I learned some from Dynamite. I learned stuff
Mm-hmm.
from Dan C, and I kind of put all those together and made my own routine. And now my beard looks the way I want it to because I've kind of combined those three elements together.
Well, and that's the
Right.
thing too is the different beard styles, the different
Mhm.
beard texture, the different beard
Mhm.
length. Not everybody like I said, I didn't condition. The summer months, and
Right.
it made my beard feel like crap. I don't do a stripper. I think it just makes me. It takes too long for me to come back, and it's just things that I didn't do. So, we all agree. Wash with a daily wash. We all agree.
Yeah.
After that, it's a whatever you want to do. If you're going to condition, make sure you're using a good conditioner. It doesn't have to be the same company. It doesn't have to be any of that stuff. Watch your daily wash, aloe versus non-aloe. But
Right.
besides that, you want to keep it clean and you want to keep it hydrated, plain and simple. After that,
Absolutely.
styling is a whole different thing. You want to use some
Mhm.
balm, you want to use some butter, you want to use some heat, you want to use a heat brush, you want to use a blow dryer.
Mhm.
Right.
So take it all in, and you're not going to damage your hair unless you put a blow dryer right to your hair, unless you're going to, put the heated brush up to 500 degrees. You're not going to damage it to a point of not coming back. Just pay attention to what you're doing. Take some tricks from people. You may be at a 300 heat. You may be at a 320 heat. You may, it's
Mhm.
we are only saying what is good for us, what we have
Hmm.
tried, what we have done.
Right.
um but make sure you're moisturizing that. Get some oil into that skin. It's not hair, it's
Absolutely.
skin.
Hmm.
And it could be essential oils, it could be fragrance oils, it could be grab some bacon from your grease pan and throw it in there. I don't
Just
Yeah.
suggest.
something.
I don't suggest.
Don't suggest that, but that'll probably make you break out.
But
But
yeah,
get something in
uh,
there.
exactly.
absolutely. I 100% agree, Baker. I mean, I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. If you were only ever going to use just one product and one product only, and that's the only thing you're ever going to do, make sure it's a good beard oil.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That beard oil, getting it down to the skin, it's for the skin. It's not just, it's mainly for the skin. You want to create that environment under there that's going to help your beard grow and keep your skin moist. Keep your skin moisturized to keep it, get all
Hmm.
those nutrients in there so your beard has the best chance.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, and Dynamite says it the best. He does it to the skin level, and then he'll put a little extra for the beard. So if you like that, you want to
Mhm.
smell it there, but he always gets it to the skin level,
Hmm.
and then he'll put a little extra in there for his hair, and
Yep.
that it's awesome to say it that way. That's the way to say it. First is skin, and take care of your skin. See what
Mhm.
works for you. Essential fragrance mix, whatever. Many companies are putting out some great products. We've said it 1,000 times that it's a good time to be a beardsman.
Right.
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 You know, so pick
See,
what's good for you.
I'll often do the same thing. I'll get the oil down to my skin, make sure it's at skin level. I'll use a brush and brush it in, and then wait and then use the heat. And then I'll use a cool brush that is absolutely unnecessary, but I'll use it anyway. And then I'll put some deer hunter, and then I'll add a little bit of the oil that I've been used throughout the day with that, and then I'll put that in. I'm set for the
Hmm.
day, man. It just feels my beard stays soft throughout most of the day, and um, I don't. For the winter, I haven't needed to reapply, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Getting everybody going with that bacon now.
Yeah.
Situational.
If you slather, this is a disclaimer. If you slather beard oil on your face after this, I do not take any of your consequences. It was just a joke.
If you're gonna put something on your
I
face that's gonna work, put some salve on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, yep,
Seriously. But
yep.
it's a great time to be in the bearded world. It's a great time, to use. promote the small batch, share a post. It doesn't take anything a second. I lack on the reviews. I've said it. I will get into it. I swear I will, because there is a lot of great stuff out there that I need to start doing some more reviews. And it's not the company; they're doing what they're doing. They send out freaking emails, and all I have to do is click on the email, and I don't get to it. That's my lax. But share a post, do a review. And the stocking stuffers, don't go to Walmart and buy that freaking kit. These guys, they have samples. Just go grab a sample thing for a bearded man, and it'll be the best thing that you ever did for somebody.
Right. Right.
Yep.
And it's I mean, how do I put this? I've even received gifts from the big box stores that I'm like, okay, and I really make sure to do my research to make sure that it's going to be good for the beard and or whatnot. And I understand that, hey, being able to go to the store or be able to go to Amazon, pick something up real quick and get it here in a couple days. I understand the allure of that as well. But it's the difference in what you're going to buy at the store or what you're going to get off Amazon and what you're going
Hmm.
to get out of these companies
Yeah,
is a night and day difference. So,
yeah. Well, it's funny because even time's dwindling down here. A lot of people have gift cards. They're digital gift cards. You
mhm,
get them within seconds. Print it
right,
out, put it in a nice card, and give it to us instead of spending money at the big box. And I'm believe me, there is some stuff in the big box, but it's not something that's just called beard. It's not something that's it's Honest Amish is in there, and it's a good alternative. But the best thing I ever got out of the big box kind of gift pack was a brush.
Mhm.
mhm.
Wow, I have hair on that. I got to clean that. That was the
He's
best
just
thing
got
I ever
Essence
got
of
out.
Baker. No way, no problem.
Yeah, that's extra. That's extra if you want that. But there's so many gift cards. Just a gift card. You don't know how many. We would all be happy with a gift card. Buy an
Mhm.
oil,
Right.
buy whatever we wanted. Just go to their website. It's plain and simple. If you want Corey Weatherbeard, you go to weatherbeard.com. You just Google search it. It comes up. True
Right.
North, Bain Blends, small town, small batch. You just put these names into Google, and it comes right up. And if they have gift cards, it'll say gift card. Just basically, give us that instead of spending $10, $15 on Walmart.
Right. Right.
Right. Think Kay wants that beard hair for her voodoo doll Baker.
I don't know. I think the voodoo doll's working because I'm getting a sharp pain on the side now.
Trying to get that little twitch. Well, and I agree. Which brings up another subject, guys. I know we're all on pretty much some of the same lives together, and we hear a lot of things together on these lives. Um, what I love about this community is so willing to back people up. Um, uh, like what happened on Melissa's the other day. The crew here, and I know one of the individuals in here was backing her up immediately when things like that happened. And I thank you guys for that. It makes this community very close knit. On the other end of that, guys, you guys know, and I want to make sure that you guys let everybody else know, especially if they're new in the community. This time of year is difficult for shipping, guys.
Hmm.
You have the biggest marketing days of the year that just came up on Black Friday and throughout the weekend, then Cyber Monday. If you've ever been in retail, you know how busy those days are. Now, there's some people, these small businesses, they're working day and night to keep up with those orders. It's a good problem to have, but you have to take consider if you're going to order today, they can't guarantee that it's going to get there to you
Hmm.
before Christmas. Now let's face it, they are not Amazon. They're not going to get the 2-day shipping.
Yep.
The chances of your order being packed that day is possibly slim, depending on how backed up they are. Now, you guys and everybody in here knows that if you're going to go small batch, these are some of the things that you have to understand. The shipping is not going to be next day. You're not going to
Yep.
receive it in 2 days. It takes time. So make sure you're planning accordingly and you're being fair. You have to be fair to these small batch companies when they're trying to get this product out to you. The last thing that they want is to receive an email saying, "Hey, we really wanted to get this as a Christmas gift. Well, I got it sent out as soon as I could, but unfortunately, due to USPS or whatever else, it's not going to get there on time." They're not out to ruin a Christmas by not getting the product in. Their job 100%, and their customer base is the only reason they're in business. They want to keep you happy. You
Yep.
got to be realistic with them too, guys.
Yep.
So let's understand that they are doing whatever they can to get these orders out. But ultimately, it's up to you guys to make sure you're making these purchases on time as well. So
Mm-hmm.
bear with them. They do try to do whatever they can.
Yep. And that's the thing is that, like David said, it's not going to be a 2-day thing, and then you got it. But the wait is absolutely worth the products that you're getting. I mean,
Right.
Yep.
they're handmade, and they have some of the, regardless of what company it is, they're handmade, and they have some of the best ingredients. So,
Right.
Yeah,
I mean-
and if it's getting time, it's getting close to your Christmas party or your Christmas get together or whatever, and it's not there, go to their website, take a snapshot, print it, put it in a card. I will be
Yeah.
so much happier to have something that I know is great stuff in a card than opening up a gift of junk.
Mhm.
Right.
Plain and simple, being
And,
straight with you guys.
Good point, Dave. It's worth the wait. Every small batch company I've ordered from has exceeded my expectations in customer service and support. Right.
Mhm.
And those are the things that make such a big difference when you leave those comments on the websites, just like Aaron was saying earlier. And I think everybody's probably started off at some point or another with a beard product that was not
Mhm.
of the highest quality. And I'd be willing to ask anybody in here that started off with one of the brands that isn't as great. I'm willing to bet there's not one person in here that's going to say that when they went to small batch, their beer didn't immediately feel better.
Mhm. Exactly.
Just me. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, shipping has definitely improved. I mean, you got True North through, those guys live in Maine. Me and my siblings live in California. That's probably the furthest part you're going to get, and we still get our packages decently wrapped and at a decent time frame. In my opinion, it's a decent time frame for a great product.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
With us, what's in stock is already made, but when you get hundreds of orders and tons coming in daily, it's hard keeping up. And training somebody for shipping takes time. Absolutely. And this is exactly what I'm talking about right here, guys, is, this time of year, even for a small batch company that's just now coming out and that has had a good push, they're going to have a lot more product than what they're used to shipping currently. And you got to make sure that you're doing your part by getting the order in on time, but you're also being patient to getting the product when it's supposed to get there. They can't rush it any more than you
Mhm. It
can.
is 100%.
I agree. I think it's been. I think it has kind of reset my need for instant gratification. Right.
Right.
Make everything by hand and do hand work.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely, guys. And True North is one of those companies that wants to make sure that you feel special by the time you receive your box by things like this, postcards. you tell me one company that you've ever purchased from at a big box store that has ever done something like that for you, that has shown their appreciation for your purchase. I'll wait.
And then whoever this is, I don't know who this is. It must be a
That might be
spokesmodel.
Kara.
I think it's a spokesmodel.
Yep. Worth the wait, absolutely.
See, I get to the point where I'm like, it starts, it, and I'll mention it in live sometimes, and I know it, and it doesn't really. I don't want to make it sound like I'm bitching about it, because I'm really not. It's just I'm more excited to get the product in, because it's taken so long, and my anticipation just kind of keeps building up, and I'm kind of just wanting to see these products or smell them and try them out. So
Right. And and Chris from True North right here. Don't talk numbers. I think it's kind of a weird flex, but we get a lot of orders, and that it's actually mind blowing at times. We work day and night, and you guys will be
Yeah.
hard pressed to hear of owners that don't work that work as hard as and as often as True North. I mean, they're on it all day, all night, and I mean, I've seen it. So,
right.
Well, even some of the other owners, Kilt Beard Company.
right,
I mean,
right,
they recently have done more than the hand notes, taking stride from other
right,
companies and stuff like that. I mean, it's just it's so nice to kind of get that. It we all want the most bang for our buck, and to be recognized to be any of that. I mean, it's so nice
right,
to kind of get it. It's like a present, when you order. Yeah,
right.
you paid for it. Yeah, you paid for it. But when it comes, it's wrapped nicely, and it's has little freebies, a little of you know candy. You just simple, it's just
Right.
nice.
Right. And I
Right.
mean, you have the postcards from True North Beer Co. You have postcards from Kilt Beer Co. And and then you look at the packaging from Small Town Traditions,
Yeah.
things like that. That little extra mile that they go just to show their appreciation. It's not something they have to do.
No.
I mean, that's extra packaging and extra everything that you're not paying for. It's not
Yeah.
something they have to do, but they want to show their appreciation, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the
yeah,
only
and that's another one I want to get my hands on, Chris, is that wake up. And there's a
yeah.
specific reason why I want to try that one.
You too. Because I got a specific reason that I'm going to be doing the wake up also. I'm going to do a little series on it. It includes something, it could be controversial. I don't care. I've been trying everything in the world. So it includes
The dermal roller.
a derma roll.
Baker,
This is going to
we
be
need
my
to
last
talk.
chance. Yeah, I was going to tell you afterwards, but this is going to be my
Mhm.
last chance with my sides. So I do have the wake up coming. I do have other ones, but I'm going to specifically stay with the wake up because of that buck thorn oil. Because I've been reading a lot about that and this derma roller. This is gonna be it. Hopefully, I can make some progress.
Yeah, I definitely want to pick your brain because there's some questions that I got for you as you go through it. So
I got a lot of questions too, and a lot of YouTube down the whole rabbit hole.
Nice.
right, and that's I will tell you guys. You guys want to go down a rabbit hole, going down the dermal roller minoxidil rabbit hole. That
Yeah.
is a huge rabbit hole.
Yes, it is.
In fact, I'm doing some research for somebody that asked, and man, I've been on that research for 2 weeks now, and I still haven't hit the end of it. And
Nope.
it's finding what actually works and what is actually a sales pitch, and it's
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to decipher between the two. So
Yeah. It's. I I really I I'm missing the full beard. That looks well. Like I said before, I didn't care. That's why I always had it. But when I started caring and looking how the front is compared to my sides, and I've tried different things, and when they say growth, it's not instant growth. It's not. It's your genetics. It's 100% your genetics and your follicle. It's not going to grow a
Mhm.
follicle if the follicle
Right.
ain't there.
It's
So
is it going to wake up those follicles? That's the question.
that's the big question. As we know, you can see I've stopped shaving for a little bit here. Down
There you
here
go.
is very well. I have no issue with this. Where I have issue is I'll start seeing hair and then
Right.
I'll see a patch of nothing on each
Right.
side. It's sleep habits, it's water, this ain't miracle grow for your beard. This you
Yeah.
have to do your due diligence and look at all this stuff, and then look at the beard oil that to help to be that help in that.
Right.
And I've said it before. Here, it's made a thickness. Any growth oil I've ever used, it helped here with the thickness, but I have the
Right.
follicles here. The
Right.
follicles are woke right here. Now I just
And
hope I can get the cheek.
now, to answer Alicia's question, um, we have tried using some growth oils on the head hair as well. So you probably need to get with Kay on that one. She might have more information on that than I do. But I wanted to go back to this real quick. That is for everybody. Who's for people with huge beards too. Now you guys have heard me say this on some of my videos, and I don't say it often. And when I do, it's reserved for very specific beard oils. And that is, if you hear me say, my beard is just better for having this in it, for having this product in it, 9 times out of 10, it has a sea buckthorn thorn oil,
Hmm.
sea buckthorn oil in it. It is an amazing carrier oil. And what it does for my beard is phenomenal.
Hmm.
There's, but like with all carriers, there's pros and cons to everything, and you just kind of got to get the benefits of that. That's just that specific oil. Then you put in stuff like pumpkin seed oil, amazing.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of those I want to get in my hands and check out, because there's another one that I've said that about that has the sea buckhorn that my beard is just better for having it in rotation, and it just is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've been down it. I've looked at other companies, and like I said, I've used other companies. But this will be the first time I'm trying an apparatus with it. And it's just me. Am I happy with the goatee? Yes, 100%. If this is my life, this is my life. Um, I have no issues with it. But
Mhm.
I want to see if I can open up something. I'm gonna take a day one picture of it. Yes, I'm not gonna clean shave. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna clean shave. But am I gonna, start using it? Yes. And I'm gonna go down where I see most of the chat has been with different derma roller shows, stuff like that. Even Dan C had put one out, and he brought an expert in with it. So it's just it's just where I'm kind of at to try and see if I can wake up stuff. And I'm gonna give it. I have nothing to do in this winter time, and we'll see how it goes.
right,
No, this is interesting here. Is she has been using the copper johns, and we have noticed like little, like on her hair, parts that won't fit in her ponytail anymore. Like it's baby hair growing back, and she's been using that since we got our first bottle of the hair serum from Copper Johns. So we're definitely gonna try this one from True North to see how well it works as well. Hmm.
right. Let me see real quick. You could try it. Individual results will vary. Yep. Are there any small batch that use nettle? Kenny, give me a couple days and I'll do some research. I believe there is one that I know of, but I'm gonna have to do some research before I say it definitely because I'd have to look. Um, it definitely can as long as you have the follicles. I've only tried one growth oil, and when my bottle ran out, I didn't get more because I just couldn't do the scent right.
Yeah, I've tried two other ones that they seem, like I said, they've all helped the front. Thicker, manageable, all that stuff. They have all helped that. But again, like I said, they're not gonna grow a follicle if it is not there.
Right.
They're gonna help promote what is there. Will it wake up one? Maybe. And that's the whole trick.
Right. Right. And and this kind of goes to, what you were saying about your sleeping habits, sleeping on your side and things like that. Pretty much the same thing. She wound up getting a satin bonnet, which has really been helping quite a bit. If you guys haven't heard and you have issues with your beard being thinner on the side, look into a silk or satin pillowcase. That does help with the friction quite a
Hmm.
bit. Hey Bishop,
Yeah.
how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in.
I've recently bought a silk pillowcase for both me and Alicia, and then I bought Alicia a silk bonnet as well. So
Right.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, guys. Well, all right, guys. Real quick, something that I did not get to mention last Saturday that I had intentions on throwing out there. I wanted to let you guys know that last Saturday that we had hit 600 subscribers, and that is because of you guys. Every one of you guys have helped push for that. We're over that now. We're starting to get up towards the midway point of 650. We're getting right. Well, we're at what 615 or something like that now. So we're starting to go up. We're growing every day, and that is because of you guys. Everybody that's helped push the channel, everybody that shared the channel, everybody that's joining in on these chats. So thank you guys so much for everything you guys are doing, and I wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So wanted to throw that out to you guys.
That's awesome. That is such a great thing. It was just like, not too long ago you were trying to get to the 500 mark, and it seemed like
Right.
forever. It wasn't, but it just seemed like it. And
Right.
now you're at 615. That's awesome.
Right. And I'm happy with the growth. It's steady growth, and we're definitely going to get there. And I can't wait till you hit 1K. Yeah, I can't either, Chris. And when that hits, I'm gonna be ecstatic when that hits. That is
right.
one of the biggest milestones that I've been wanting to hit since the first video that I put out. So
Yeah.
I'll try to. I think once the new year starts, depending on how things go at work, start trying to put out some more content, some reviews, and stuff like that. And it's not going to be reviews on like newer stuff either. It's just going to be whatever I have here back on my shelf that I want to, put a spotlight on for that day. So I think that's where I'm going to go with it. I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera. So I think
right.
editing will be a lot less work now than it has been in the past.
Yeah, this guy's that guy right down there. He's partially responsible for helping me get more comfortable under the camera and or in front of the camera, not under the camera. You ain't gonna see anything if I'm under it. But it's everybody that helped out. I mean, we had Monday Night Mayhem was my first live show, and then Trace Amigos and everybody else, Chad, and plus doing these lives have made me a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. So it's really helped out a lot. It's helped the growth of the videos and everything else. So
Nice.
all right,
Very
guys, we
nice.
are at 2.5 hours or just over 2.5 hours on this live stream. I know Baker is a early riser these days, so I think we're going to go ahead and I'm not going to blame it on Baker, but I think we all have an early morning tomorrow. So I want
Yeah.
to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up tonight and spending your Saturday evening with us. It's it's something that I missed last week, and all last week. I'm like, man, it just, if I don't have this, I just don't feel right the rest of the week. So I really look forward to
Mhm.
these Saturday nights.
Mhm,
So, Baker, do you want to close out with anything?
No, I got my show tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. What's the crack? And it's gonna be a
Throw
show
that
like
in there.
this. I did not bother any of these great companies. I tried to get some people on the comp side of it, but it's Christmas time, so I'm not really, expecting anybody. So it's gonna be a show like this. Um, Very similar. Go off the chat. So come on in, bring some good vibes, and let's hang out and let's just have some fun. Bishop just put in there one of the spoiler alerts that we were going to use for tomorrow. That he came in second in the comp he was today, which is awesome. Good for you, buddy. It looked like a great one, but we'll hear the story tomorrow from him probably. But like I said, very similar to this. Bring your questions, bring your worst Christmas movies if you want, your best Christmas movies. Um, Maybe I'll eat on that stream as I did on this one. Sorry, fat guy had to eat, and I slept most of the afternoon
Yeah, I did
away.
too.
But just enjoy your holidays with your family. Don't take anything, if and Maud comes over and gives you a bunny pajamas, wear the bunny pajamas. uh but have a good rest of your week, guys, or weekend.
Aaron, you got anything you want to close out with?
Yeah, no, just once again, if you guys, if you don't have the money to buy something uh, to help out with these small batch companies, just give them a review on their website. I'm sure they'll be more than happy with that. And you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
All right, guys. And now it's my turn. I'm just going to tell you guys, thank you guys so much for this wonderful journey that I've been on. We're at, like I mentioned, over 600 subscribers, and we're consistently growing daily. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. And we're going to go ahead and end with this, guys. Remember, it's not just a beard, it's a voice. Let's break the stigma of talking about mental health. And we will see you guys on Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern for Beyond the Beard. And we will see you then. Have a good night, guys. Love y'all.